Welcome back to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. Back to talk a little fall styling, design, and decor. I said fall fashion, you know, as a bit of a slip-up, but listen, Leanne Lacroix, she is fashionable, my friends. Leanne, welcome. No, I loved your outfit. As soon as you threw that jacket on, I was like, you are styling.
I got to compete with you, Mr. Style Man himself.
I don't think you need to compete with anyone. You look fantastic. Well, today, this is a fun time, right? Fun time of year because we're probably bringing in different textures and colors. When it comes to fall, well, what comes to your mind as a stylist, designer, decorator?
Well, it's the time of year. It's the fading of the summer heat. We're coming with cool, crisp days, and we have to embrace the ambiance of fall.
Agreed.
Because it goes. We wake up now in the morning and it's freezing out. We have jackets on in the middle of the day. It's 25. So, it's going to come upon us very quickly. But it's time to say goodbye to our lightweight fabrics and all of our summer colors and bring in all these fabulous jewel tones, earth tones that are really dominating the decor scene right now. Everything is just
That's
rustic.
what we're seeing is really that more earthy, natural nature coming into our homes.
It really is. If you are someone that loves the dark colors and you love the dark paint colors, you're going to love this season because the fall colors of this season is going to translate and transfer right into the whole year.
Okay.
So that's why if you do this in a way that at the end of the summer, it is the last day of summer today, but if you ease your way in and you add maybe some acorns and you do it simple, you don't have to go crazy because right now, and I hate to break it to a lot of people that have this in their home and they're shopping for this in their home, but it's more about the colors of feeling a fall and having that ambiance in your house than it is all the signs that say gather and it's fall. It's like tchotchkes.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Listen, I know lots of people that love it. It looks great.
And it's tantalizing, right? You go to a store, I won't name a store necessarily, but you go to a store, you see affordable items all over the place, and you just go, wow, I'm going to grab this. And then your basement's full of trinkets, and what do you do, right?
And exactly, then you have to pull it out every year. But if you use, like, for example, these beautiful
really
pumpkins.
Pretty. Yeah, I like these.
It says autumn in your house. It says if you translate that into Halloween, it will transfer into that. But it's using and choosing the colors to have the feeling and the styling in your home.
Leanne, do you find in Canada, maybe even North America, where we're afraid to go bold with color? Like, I just, me, I watch DIY shows, and I just find if it's ever in Europe, like people are like, I don't care what people say, I don't care if it's a dark color, and they go for it. And we're just, everything in Canada is like, we're beige.
Well, we're safe. We're very safe, and it's great that we have these palettes right now that are creams and beiges. We still have white, but it's more of these darker walls that you could start as an accent. So if you want that mossy colored wall or the berry colors, I just did one of my spare bedroom. It's called Exotic Eggplant, but it is dark. It is beautiful, but it is something that I toned it down with linens.
I should have taken a picture of our bedroom to see what you think. So we have 2 walls are purple and 2 are lilac.
See, it's that color range.
Yeah.
That's
Here's one of the bedrooms you've done. Let's have a look at this one.
Well, this is again just to the feeling of the layering in the fall. So if you've taken your carpets out, a lot of people will do that in the spring to lighten the space up. Add back your carpets, layer them. Look at this dark green wall.
It's gorgeous.
It's a nice moss, but it's broken up because if you're afraid to go the whole way, you can break it up with just doing maybe some fluted wood or some board and batten, paint it out a color, and at least you have that feeling of coziness, and that can be changed easily with a can of paint in the spring if you want to do.
Exactly. That's what I love about what you do too. It doesn't always have to be, and you do amazing ones, but it doesn't always have to be at a complete makeover all the time, right?
No.
Our next photo is the front door. Let's have a look at the front door here that you sent to us, and we'll bring that up on screen. Have we got that? Yeah, look at this. So this is what you want people, this is the first thing they see, right?
It's like a handshake. That is your front door, your entrance. It's your first impression. It's the first thing you see when you come home. It sets the mood. So when your friends and family come to visit, when they stop by, the FedEx guy, Amazon guy's there every day. Come on. You got to impress them.
And he's got places to hide the deliveries instead of just putting it on your front door and saying, welcome to it, everybody.
Put it behind the third mom on the second step.
That's exactly what I'd say.
Just creep them out totally. But it really is simple to do. It doesn't have to be a huge cost. Have a couple of mums, some pumpkins pumpkins. And the mums, please plant them into your garden. They come back. If you plant them early enough.
Smart.
And so many people throw them out, but they do, they're perennials, they'll come back. They're very hardy. That's the word, hardy.
Next up is, we have a living room. Dave, can we bring up the living room photo? We're gonna have a look at this one.
Okay, so I love this style. It is called, it's called so many different things. It's casual living, living space. They have all this terminology for it right now.
Okay. What do you call it? That's all I care about.
I call it messy. And the reason why is because it is about being comfortable. And now I'll explain when I say messy, but it's about having still your luxe items, beautiful accessories, your linen, neutral. You see the jute carpet, wood. It's about making your friends, your family, anyone that's visiting, comfortable, casual. You don't want to be formal in the space, even though there's a formal mirror, but it's, you know,
right, you don't want to be afraid as a guest either when you go into a house, right? Oh, can I put my cup down there without a coaster?
What drives me crazy about this is that you're supposed to leave your sofa wrinkled. I couldn't do that. I'm sure a lot of people couldn't do that. Like
you should
see the sofa?
Her face right now. Like
yeah, it's all wrinkled, but it's come from the runways. Like fashion does come, home design does come from the fashion runways. And right now we're seeing a lot of people wear the oversized t-shirts and jackets and jeans hanging down. And it's actually, we're incorporating that style into our home.
And we do that a lot, right?
Yep.
When it comes to fashion.
That's how it happens.
And, we've got less than a minute. Let's look at that centerpiece photo before we run out of time here.
Well, it's all about the number one trend for the fall is dried flowers, some form of dried flower, anything that looks like a dried floral, whether it's branches that you collect from the forest, whether it's something that you buy from a store, whether it's from the side of the highway, put it in a vintage vase or an old container, and you will be having one of the biggest fall trends, and it can translate through the whole year.
You're a magician. You're a magician when it comes to styling. Very quickly, if somebody wants to contact you to use your services, where do they go?
To Facebook. Okay. That's probably the easiest.
Leanne Lacroix and Associates on Facebook. You can find her there. You can also find her on Instagram as well. We'll be back with more right after this. Don't go anywhere.